Hey guys, it's Kolliopa, and if you guys are wondering how my GoPro can be on my table, and I'm filming another GoPro, but yet what camera am I using? I am currently using my cell phone. And you're probably going, well, how are you holding a cell phone? And my answer is, hair ties. It's on my tripod with hair ties. Yeah. Because I don't have an adapter for my phone for the tripod, and I've never actually used my phone on the tripod until now. But I can't do a comparison of cameras without a camera. So, yeah. Alright, so sorry for that small explanation of what's going on. This video today is mostly going to be a quick comparison, as you guys can see, of cameras. So, with that being said, you guys may or may not know that this has been the camera that we've used for most of our filming. We got this, I want to say, over 6 years ago. It's just your old-fashioned GoPro, no nice screen on the back, just a plain GoPro. When we got it, it came with the waterproof case, and that's the little back piece over here. And you put those together. I don't remember. They're interchangeable, that's right. So you would take this one off here, and then you would put this one on if you were going to do the underwater stuff. Hopefully I'm in frame. I just glanced down and I'm like, am I in frame? I'm sorry if I wasn't. But yeah, this one's a replaceable door for that. And this is what we did a lot of our underwater stuff for. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my brother, because he's the one who ordered this, about the new camera. Because, as you guys can see, unless this comes off, I'm not sure. I'll have to look through the instructions to see. But yeah, right now it's just on its little display box. So, the old one, we got that with the case. Sorry, going back to the old one. And a headband one. And that's where you put the little... You'd put the old camera inside this, and it would snap on. Like that. So, that's what we used to do with a lot of our stuff. The biggest reason we had to get a new camera is this one is starting to really show its age. Mostly in the audio recording. Like, sometimes I'll record videos, and especially when I'm not just doing like a video like this where it's just my hands down on a table, and there's actual, my lip motion doesn't always line up with my vocals. So, yeah, that's important to make sure that everything's lining up, because it looks like I did a very bad dubbing sometimes, because the lag for the audio is slightly more than the visual. So, that's the biggest reason we needed to get a new camera, because this is a version 3. And like I said, we've had this thing for over 6 years. We got this a long time ago. Me and Tim, we got this and we split the cost on it. So, I don't remember what we paid back then, but I want to assume it's similar to what we paid for this one, the new one. So I'm going to say probably around $300, maybe. I don't know. My brother will have to correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, so we got that. I don't have the original packaging for this one, and you can tell my case on here has gotten a little dirty over the years from taking it underwater. My brother's taken it on his bus to do schoolie videos and stuff. So... And, of course, it has its charger cable. So, that was the other thing I was going to mention, too. I think the battery on this one is getting old, because sometimes it doesn't keep a battery very long. Which, we both debated on that. We're like, do we just get a new battery for this one? Or do we go ahead and buy a new one? And seeing how we have a version 3, you can kind of guess what we did here. We decided it was time to get a new one. So, yeah, this camera's done its job. We'll probably keep using it as a second camera. Like, if we decide to do multiple angles and stuff, we'll use it as a second one, just because it'll be handy to have 2 cameras. Because it still films, it still works. You guys, most of the videos on here can see I've been using this one for most of my videos. So, it's done its job. The new one, I'm going to show you guys the box first. So that's what, I think we got the hero-8. I don't remember... Yeah, this one's a hero-2. So this is hero-3, and this is the hero-8. So, it's the newer one. And Tim got it when they were doing their specials. So on the back there, it kind of has everything that comes with it in the little side view. There's the back showing you what you can do with your phone and stuff, how to use it with that. And then the attachment process for it, for the most part. It's just a vague description. So, it's a nice little box. Yeah. So this is another one of those head harnesses. I'm not going to undo it because it's pretty much probably exactly the same as this. Well, maybe. Let's see. Maybe we'll see if it's the same. Watch me get it undone and then it's the exact same thing as what I just showed you. Sorry, I'm off camera, guys. We'll just make a quick comparison between the headband piece. But yeah, so it's basically the same thing. Whoops. I'm stuck on something. There we go. Yeah, so pretty much the exact same. Same attachment, same thing, just newer. So, same back piece too. The only thing that's different is the old one does not have the GoPro logo on it. But otherwise, the fronts are pretty much identically the same. Put them on their respectable sides. So, inside the box was all their little cards and stuff that you get when you get it opened. And their little stickers. So, I'll give one of these stickers to probably Tim, so you can have one. So, and the little booklet that I gotta read. This has a little more instruction on at least how to get the top separated from the base, and how to put the battery and chip in, which I kind of have an idea of how to do that already. I can't imagine a GoPro 8 is going to be much different than the GoPro Hero 3. So, I could be massively wrong. They're both not charged, so I can't really get them turned on right this second, but I'm mostly just doing a physical comparison, and you guys will have to let me know, because eventually I'm going to film with this one. So it looks like it's similar turn-on ability, so we could pop a battery and see if one of these batteries is charged, but I doubt it. Trying to see if I can get it. Okay, I can't get the side open, so I'm not going to sit here and mess with it. From what I can tell, I don't know if it shows up on the camera. I'm trying to move my light so that way you can see a little better. On the bottom, there are some screws, so maybe you can unscrew this part here from the base of the camera, and that's how you use the waterproof part. I don't have a screwdriver to show you at the moment. So, but yeah, that's that one. And it comes with its little stand here that was on the box, which I'm not sure if I was supposed to take off the box or not, but I'm going to probably use this to display it and stuff in places depending on what I do with it. Plus, who knows, maybe I'll use it as a second little tripod for things. So, yeah. It came with 2 little batteries, which is nice. Because at least then if one of them dies, I got a second one. It comes with this nice little handheld tripod, which you can take and set up like this, or you can use it like this. Which I think this version, having it like this, is what I'm going to do for when we go to con next year. Because I think this will be very helpful. Because sometimes it's hard when you're going through like a convention to keep your camera from shaking. And I think if I have this instead, because like you don't want to carry around a full-size tripod. It's just not practical. But I think this would definitely help carrying it. Because then I could just put it on here. And just show you what I'm talking about. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I just will show you since I've got it. not lined up all the way well. Close enough. But it goes on like that. So, yeah. Then I was just noticing when I was getting it on there that these little things do look like they fold flat. So, I guess you wouldn't have to unscrew it. You could just fold them flat instead. Let's see. Because the thing said I could use the old case, but I don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, see? That's what I was thinking. So yeah, there's your answer. If you guys have a GoPro Hero 3 and you want to know if they'd fit in your old case, the GoPro Hero 8 is much bigger. Sorry. I'm used to my camera being on the other side of this. So yeah, that's size comparison. The obvious difference here on the back is that this one's got a viewing screen instead of the old one. Whoops, excuse me. I didn't mean to drop stuff, but it's got a nice screen here, which is something that we've been wanting for a while. In the past, we just had to aim and hope it lined up well enough with this one, because obviously it's not got a viewing screen. And when we first got this, we considered getting the attachable viewing screen for it, but that was an extra amount of money that both of us didn't have at that time. So we decided it was just better to get the camera and hope, because these things get very good wide view on them. So you can get a fairly decent view of everything that's going on around you. So like usually when I do a video, like you can see it like with this camera, you can only see what I have with my phone camera pointing at. But with a GoPro, I could get the whole table plus everything on the sides of my table usually, which, depending on your situation, can be good and bad. So, but yeah, it looks like it's probably the same process as the old GoPro. Same, it's got a button on the top. Oops, sorry. Button on the top there. The sides, the only difference is the battery used to go on the back, and now the battery goes in the side. And I think over here is where the USB cords for charging probably are, and the card goes, from what I understand. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe you power it on that way, it looks like. You push that button, and it's supposed to turn on. Obviously, it doesn't have a battery in it right now. And I'm not sure... Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure if I could get this open or not. But yeah, there we go. So that's when it's opened. So, and from what I saw in the picture here on the back, I'm trying to see where I saw that picture. But yeah, your battery goes in there. It looks like the charging cable hooks into the back too here. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, so it plugs in like that, which I don't know if I'm going to like that, the fact that you got to plug it in with the little door open. Because usually, like in the past, I plug this in and go and stuff. When I'm charging it, sometimes I have it plugged in to an outlet at con where I was sitting. I could still do it with this one, but I have to open the whole thing up. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure I'll make it work. It's just something different. Not seeing where the SD card goes. Oh, now I do. I think it goes, it's super tiny, so I don't know. I'm going to move my light again, so hopefully you guys can see inside there. I think it slides in up here. Maybe. But that's what the battery, inside battery area looks like. Really exciting. Because there's no other way to open it, so I'm assuming that's where everything goes. I'll have to play around with it more. So, because I think that's where everything goes. And this has got a nice adapter for the SD card. I can't remember if this one came with the adapter or not, or if my dad had one on hand that he loaned us. I can't remember. Because I think this one only came with the little SD card that it has. So, but yeah. I just want to test real quick because I know I can look at the book, and I'm sure everybody's going, read the instructions, but I always have to do things the difficult way first. Sorry to make you guys wait. Which will be nice having another adapter on hand, because I always hate trying to find the adapter back. Let's see if that's where it goes. Which direction does this go? Obviously not that way. Oh, yeah, it does. Never mind. So yeah, that's where it goes. That's what I thought. Sorry, you guys can't see anything. Gotta move my light over here so I can see if the camera can kind of right where I told you it was. So yeah, that just slid right in there. So, whoops, sorry, I don't want to blind you guys. And then yeah, you just put the battery in. You're probably like, Clive, we know how to put a battery in. But, you know, just in case. Let's see. Slides right in. But yeah, so it's a little more compacted, because once you get this shut, it will all be compact and nice. I just don't know with this charging port being on the inside of this door, how I feel about that. It's a nice camera, otherwise. And I'm assuming the filming quality will be similar to what the original one was, if not better. Okay, I can't get that shut, so obviously something's in there the wrong direction. And I'm not going to push on that door to get it shut right now. But yeah, so it's got its front screen here, and this is probably where you'd have the different options. Like on the old one where you could click here and you could see all your different options. I'm not sure how you do that here now. Because this one had a mode button. And this one, I guess this is this mode and power? Or maybe just mode. I think this must be the other one, because it looked like a power button, but I think it's mode. I think it's the same, this little button here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to see on this new camera because it's all dark. But yeah, so if you guys can see that. On the camera, I can't point because I'm holding it, but has a mode button on there on the side. So I think that's the mode button. So like the old one, I think you just push the top power. The clicker part is both the, sorry, my light got turned the wrong way, is probably how you turn it on and off. You just press and hold. So yeah. And since I've almost taken 20 minutes of your guys' time, this is the new camera. This is the old camera. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys will be able to tell the difference in quality, maybe, between this new camera and the old one. If not, yeah, we'll see how that works. Since I don't know how the underwater situation works with this one, I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that part out, since obviously it's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna fit in the old case. Because the old case is about the size of the new camera. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll ask my brother on how this is gonna work, but if all else fails, we'll just use the old one for any other underwater stuff that we want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if this wasn't a lot of information for you guys. It's just basically wanting to show you the new camera, make a quick comparison to them. There's not a lot to compare. They're very, very similar, except for some small details, like I said. You've got the ports are in different areas, and I really can't tell if you guys can see this. My lighting, I'm still trying to figure out these new lights. So, but yeah, ports are different. The front's a little different than the old one, because the camera here is round versus square. But it looks very similar otherwise, so it should be fairly easy to use. And I am glad that this folds down, so at least when I don't want it up, it's out of the way. So, but yeah, that's all I had for you guys today. So, hopefully I'll be seeing you guys really soon. I have a couple more videos that I'm going to work on today. I don't know when they're going to go out for you guys. But when you guys are seeing this, they may or may be up before this video, but who knows. So, I'll see you all guys very, very soon. Bye.